In this video, I am going to show you how to use this 4-on 4-off team split 2-bucket pickleball court rotation system. So sounds really complicated, and I wish somebody can come up with a better name, but that basically describes the whole process. So before I explain the equipment, while we're doing this, one is this is a very good system to get people playing pickleball with minimum wait time. So typically, if you have 3 or 4 courts or 2 to 4 courts with 6 people or more waiting, this is a good system to minimize wait time. The other thing this system does is it splits up the teams, and not only splitting up the teams after they finish playing, but it also tries to level the skill set by having the most recent winning teams play together, then the most recent losing teams play together. But let's go through the equipment first. So as I said, there are 2 boxes, buckets, racks, whatever. One is for the winning teams, one is for the losing teams, and they're kind of labeled down there. Within each box though, there are 2 sides, so these guys have a divider in the middle, and I kind of labeled them here for you, right? So player 1, player 2. So even on the winning team side, they're left and right, losing team left and right. And finally, very importantly, there is a next up marker or sign. Sometimes people use just an old pickleball or anything to indicate which box is next to go play. So let me start by sealing this with, let's say, 6 people waiting to play. So all the courts occupied, we have 6 other people waiting, and I'm just going to put them in these boxes, but 4 on the winning side. And I'm also going to leave the next up marker on the winning bucket. So these 6 people have not yet played. Let's see what happens when one of the court finishes. So that court finish, 4 player comes off. These are the winning player. This is the losing team. Take the winning team, they split up, and they put their paddles down on the inside of this bucket, on the winning bucket. The losing team, they split up, and they put the paddles on the losing team box on the inside. If you look at the marker says the next court is to be filled from the winning bucket. So, starting from the outside, these 4 players are to compete against each other, team 1, team 2, in that open court. Before they go, they move the next up marker to the other box. So off they go. So as you can see now, right, we now have 4 people here waiting, 2 on that side, next up is here. So some other court finishes, 4 player comes off. So 4 player comes off. These are the winning players. They take the paddle, split the team on the inside of the winning box. Losing team split up, put their paddles on the inside of the winning box. Next up marker says this is the box to go to replace that these guys on that court. So from the outside, 1, 2, this is one team, 3, 4. The other team, they're going to play on that court. And of course, before they go, they move the marker. So now that we've gone through 2 courts of movement, the 6 players have already gone onto the courts. So they're in now, and we're kind of in the active rotation. So one more time, another court finishes, 4 player comes off. So 4 players comes off. Again, winning team, split the paddle, put them on the inside. Losing team, take the paddle, split up here. This is the next up box. So from the outside, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 teams, they go off and play, but of course before they go, they move the marker. So I think you see how this works. So let's just do one last time and see if you know how to do this. So another court finishes, 4-player comes off. These are the winning team player. Where do they go? Right, onto the winning box, one on each side. The losing team, we split them up, where do they go? Right, on the losing box, on the inside. Who's going to go on to that court that just opened up? According to the marker, the losing box, but which 4 players do we take? Right, the one that's coming in from the outside because they have been waiting. So out of 2, these 4 is going to go play on that court. But don't forget, right, move the marker. And there you have it. So this is the very, very easy to do once you figure out how to do this system. And I assure you, this gets people moving in and out of the court much quicker. And they also get to kind of self-level and play with people that are of the similar levels between games.